What's up? I'm Mel doing watching Mouse episode 56. Last episode we got Tenma searching for Eva and like going to her apartment and she wasn't there, which obviously he thinks that Roberto took her, which does make sense because we know at the end of the last one, someone knocked at her door, but we didn't see who. And so we tried to find Roberto by getting to the other lawyer because he thought they were working together. Which the guy was like, well, "I'm not working with him. What the hell is going on?" And through that, he actually went and worked through like his problem with his father. And we learned now that he knew he wasn't innocent, and he actually managed to talk about it and like get better from it. Which honestly, I'm very happy for him. He seems like he's got a baby, he's got a wife. His house is a little destroyed right now, but like his life is going in the good direction, and I'm very happy for him. But Tenma is not doing too great because he obviously doesn't know where Eva is. Well, we kind of know where she might be because there was a note left saying, "Oh, come save me, come to the manor," which was written as if Eva wrote it, but Tenma was like, "That's not a writing, so it's probably Roberto writing that." Though we don't know if he's lying. Like maybe Eva is not there and he's just saying this because like, well, he's gonna lure Tenma in and I'm gonna kill him there. That is very possible. I mean, either way, if she's there or not, it's definitely a trap and it's gonna be dangerous. But Tenma has to go. He doesn't really have a choice. So hopefully this goes well. But if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hey, let's go. Okay. Guessing he's on his way to the manor. Oh, he's reading the journal.
午後子供たち集まり朗読会
Okay, he did stop. Hopefully he's not gonna recognize us.
午後子供たち集まり朗読会とても奇妙な屋敷赤いバラの屋
At
敷
the mansion.
左に戦闘右に風見鶏人間の尊厳実験
Damn.
素晴らしい実験
Oh.
日本人の口に合うかどうかわからねえが食いな昼飯の残り物だけどよ
Oh, well, thank you very much.
今にもぶっ倒れそうな顔してるぜ
Yeah, I feel like he probably needs to eat something.
長旅は持たねえぞ
Does he know he's trying to escape the
終わら
police?
せなきゃいけないんですこの旅も
Okay, well, I mean, I'm glad we found someone pretty chill. Like, when he first opened the door, the guys didn't seem too nice. Like, he seemed like he didn't care too much, but he offered us food, and also he didn't recognize Tenma, which is probably for the better. I mean, I think he didn't recognize him unless he knows and he just doesn't care. Also, that's possible.
なんだって行かせたって天馬をそのまま行かせたのかええなぜ引き止めなかった
I mean, look, it's not really his job, honestly. Yeah, I mean, he is right.
しかしだな
まして今はエヴァー・ハイネマンが行方不明という一刻を争う状況だ。天馬はそのために脱走までした。
Yeah. Look, I understand you don't like this. I don't love this either, but obviously Tenma couldn't really wait.
そのメモよほど重要なものらしい
Yeah, it seems there's some interesting stuff in
ど
there.
こへ
天馬の向かった場所。
Oh,
赤い
really?
バラの屋敷か
oh.
場所は
父のメモは意味不明な記述ばかりですが、あれは暗号じゃないと思います。赤いバラの屋敷、ペ
Honestly, I kind of wish he would like just never interact with us again. Like, I'm feeling worried for him now.
バドマンさんさっき私はあんたが天馬を行かせたことを責めただがもし私があんたと同じ立場だったら
Yeah, I
同じよう
mean,
にしたと思う
I understand the frustration. It's fine. It's coming from a good place. Though I do wish they just stayed here and didn't get themselves involved.
方がいいと思うよ。何度やっても迷っちゃうんだから。
きっと思い出す。
I mean,
あの時
I don't know if
お
that's
兄ちゃんは
a
私に
good
話してくれ
thing.
た。3匹のカエルから連れ去られてどこを通ってどこへ連れて行かれたか。
Okay.
駅を過ぎて左に街を見ながら川沿いを路面電車と一緒に走り、
Will that lead her to the mansion, I'm guessing, right?
そこで右に。
ダメだよ。
Oh,
彼に隠し事をしちゃダメだよ。
huh.
右でいいんだね。
She's seeing it as if it's her memories, but obviously it could just be the fact that she was told that's what happened, but oh, is that what it said in the journal?
右に風緑。
Yes, it is. Is that the manor? Damn, I didn't. Is that the same one? Damn, I didn't realize it was so much inside of the city. It looked like lost somewhere.
こ
Okay.
こなの？
Like, when are we right now? I'm guessing this is like before Roberto got here. Obviously, she's gonna see that the door is destroyed. I mean, unless it's before you. No, okay, it is after.
なんだあれ。
That's the door. I feel like she's not gonna like opening this door. What is she gonna remember here? Okay. Wine. Oh.
何にもないよこの部屋。
Aw. Damn.
ニナ、ニナ、ニ
I mean, I'm glad she's with Dieter, but like, I don't think it's great for him either.
悪魔め悪魔め
What is going on here? Who are we seeing? Okay, okay, we're following this guy now?
気分はどう？
Oh, that's Nina. Okay, you probably found her and helped her.
お客さん集まった？
いや、相変わらずダメさ。
こんな素敵な人形なのに。
今
Well,
作ってるのは
they're a little scary
ごめんなさい。こんなに長くお世話になってしまって。
いや、いい。
for so long.
しないで。
3ヶ月前、倒れている私を見つけて病院に運んでくれた時、
Wait, that was 3 months ago?
なぜあなたはあの屋敷にいたの？
That is a good question, though.
どうしたんだい？
Oh, yeah, what were you doing here?
あの屋敷に行くとね、創作のイメージが湧くんだ。でも今はあの屋敷よりも。いや、いいんだ。とにかく遠慮しないで。ずっとここにいていいから。
Okay. I mean, maybe he was also there when he was younger and he's also kind of been traumatized by this, and maybe it is true that it does help him have inspiration. That is possible.
入ってもいい？
もちろんだよ。起きて大丈夫なの？
ええ。
So she's been in bed for 3 months.
この世を滅ぼす竜を探しに旅に出た悪魔が途中で死にかけるんだ。そこに通りかかった青年がその命を助けてしまう。助けた相手の正体を知った青年は悪魔の後を
Oh, well, that's Tenma.
追う。ニナ、
人間だったらその悪魔を救うわ。
そうかな。彼ならこの話気に入ってくれると思うんだけど、
He?
この本棚
Oh, written by her dad, I'm guessing?
フランツ・ボナパルタ。
Yeah. How involved are you?
人間はね、何にだってなれるんだよ。
僕は優秀な子供じゃなかったから
Okay, so he was there.
僕には分かったんだ。彼が何をしようとして
Okay, which was?
取引だ。取引をしよう。嫌だ。絶対嫌だ。いいよ。取引しよう。の大きな人の庭は花園になりました。大きな人は毎日楽しくて仕方
I mean, good for him, honestly.
から気づきませんでした。花園が枯れていることに。二度と花の咲くことのないお庭で悪魔と取引なんかしなければよかった。目の大きな人はお腹が空いて
And did he wish he made the deal?
悪魔と取引すればよかった。取引だ。取引しよう。悪魔が言いました。ヤコブ・ファロベック作目の大きな人。
Okay.
そして一つ話を読み終えると彼は僕らにこう尋ねるんだ。この話の意味。
わかるね。
わかるわ。
僕も何度も読んで分かったよ。すると彼は次の絵本を手に
And then do the same thing.
まるで初めて来たみたいだ。
Oh, is that Johan?
ずいぶん時間がかかったけど。
Yeah. What do you think of this place?
平和の神様は大忙し。鏡を見る暇もなく毎日ラッパを吹きます。平和の神様のラッパはみんなを幸せにします。不思議な水は緑の山を作り、畑を実らせ、お花畑。
I mean, I'm glad we're getting to see more stories.
君の名前はオット。君の名前はハンス。君の名前はトマス。君の名前はヨハン。
Oh, he has a red hair.
その帽子をかぶった自分が見たくて初めて鏡の前に立ちました。でも
But
鏡に映ったのは悪魔だったのです。君は僕、僕は君。どうしよう。この悪魔がいたらみんなが平和に暮らせない。どうしよう。どうしよう。
a lot of stories about demons and monsters.
君はわかる。この後神様がどうしたか。
わかるわ。
Okay.
母さんでも見分けがつかなかったろう。あの子は僕で僕はあの子。
Yes.
君は僕で僕は君。
What is that about?
すべてが分かったよ。僕らがどこから来てどこへ行くのか。
What is it burning it? Yeah. So Roberto did tell us to come here, but when are we gonna come here? This thing's gonna be on fire.
わかるわ。神様は眉間に銃口を向けるの。
Oh. Oh. Then we're seeing it.
僕を撃てよ。
Is that how the episode ends? Okay. Of course, that's how it ends, of course. Jesus. Wow, we got a lot of interesting information this episode. We obviously we touched a little bit with Tema at the beginning. We saw him like he's on his way. We saw that the lawyer and the doctor are both also on their way, which I'm not happy about. I mean, they were great. I love them, and that's why I don't want any of them near us because it's dangerous. And I mean, I'm sure they're gonna help us and come in clutch, and maybe it's gonna be all good in the end. I'm just worried about them. But then we spent like most of the episode catching with Nina and Dieter, which like she obviously last time we saw her she was at the apartment, and now she's trying to remember something. She's like, I know there's something that my brother told me, and it was like a way to get to the manor. And when she got there, she's like, well, I remember stuff, I've been here. And then we saw kind of a memory of her seeing like tons of people just dead, like seemingly poisoned. And she passed out for 3 months. I mean, we don't know if she was sleeping for 3 months, but at least she was in bed, because like when she like stood up, the guy was surprised. So he was like, "Oh, you can walk now." So that means she wasn't able to walk for 3 months. It also helped a little bit to put us in a timeline somewhere. But like I because when we first got up to them and they were like looking for the manor, I was like, well, are they gonna arrive at the same time as Roberto? But well, I was gonna say no, but maybe now or after that. That's also possible. Like maybe like a month after she passed out, Roberto went there, and then Tenma went there, and then some stuff happened that we're gonna see later. But then she woke up 2 months after that. It's possible. Like, who knows when the timeline is when. But either way, that doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters a little bit because at the end, Yuan kind of got there and put it on fire. So if he burns it, then Roberto gets there because he's like, "Oh, I told Tenma to get here, so I need to get here too." And he's like, "Shit, this place is on fire. What do I do now?" But if it happened before that, then that wouldn't have been a problem. But it doesn't really matter. This episode we got to hear about someone else that was going to the manor, and where like we learned that they were reading stories, like they were bringing kids every week, every day or whatever, to read them stories, and then he was asking them questions about the stories. And I like, obviously it's not clear what exactly he was trying to do. Obviously it was some kind of experiment, like about like what do they understand about the stories, and maybe like he was trying to find like a specific type of mind. Like maybe, I mean, I don't want to say think is that, but maybe it's something like, oh, if you're a psychopath, you would react this way to all these stories. And maybe he was trying to find someone that would react a certain way to all these stories because it's a specific type of person that he's looking for some reason. And yeah, maybe that is what he's doing. Why? What? I don't know. But right now, that's what makes the most sense to me. Even though, like, I feel like I'm not sure at all. But and we got to hear two more of the stories. Two more. Which often involves a demon and like confronting your demon, and like making, like, the first story was like there was two kids, one who made the deal with the demon, which regretted it, and the other one didn't make the deal, which regretted it. Which, like, at the end is like, oh, do you understand what this means? I'm like, I'm not sure I understand what this means. I'm not sure. I would have to think about it a little more. I would have to read the stories a couple times before I can be sure I understand it. So I don't really know what would be the meaning of this. But for the second one, Nina, I feel like felt a close. I mean, the first one she did say, "Oh yes, I understand what this means." But for the second one, it felt like she had a more personal connection to it, because it really reminded her of, especially the end of like the god staring in the mirror, seeing the demon. She was looking at Yuan, which in a way is kind of a mirror of herself, but because they are twins, and also seemingly there is something that happened when they were younger, where either like they would disguise as each other, they would maybe like actually swap personality with each other. Like, I don't know to what extent it happened. Obviously she doesn't really understand. It's also weird for her because like she has memories that feels like she shouldn't have, because she has the memory of going back home and seeing herself. So like, who is she really? And obviously there's the whole story about the monster and the names and who you are, and the monster splitting in two, and the monster eating the other monster and everything. So like it all feels connected and meaningful, but right now it's hard to piece it like exactly what it all means and what exactly happened. I mean, I don't necessarily think I should be understand everything right now. I feel like I'm obviously missing stuff, and there's a decent amount of episode left. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's definitely getting clearer and clearer. We're getting more and more information, meeting more people that know stuff, which is helpful. We still we still have no idea where Franz Bonaparte is. Like, is he alive? Is he dead? Is he actually Johanna and Nina's father? Who knows? But I feel like he definitely has all the answers we want. But obviously, is he alive to tell us? And if he is, does he want to tell us? That is, or is he even like findable? Even if he is alive, he could be anywhere in the world. But also, like, at the end, Johan got to the mansion, and he's like, "Oh, this feels like home now. I understand." Like, he also talked about the fact that the mother would sometimes not know which twin is which like play into the fact that maybe they were disguising as each other, or like switching names or switching whatever. But then he decided to burn it down, which is interesting. I mean, obviously one way it could do, like, he's been trying to erase lots of traces of his life for a while now, like the cassette, like stuff like that. So burning the manor, maybe it's just another thing. There's like, well, there could be hints about my life here, or stuff about maybe his dad and stuff. So it's like, he's just gonna burn it down. Maybe that's the only reason. But then what? Then he seemed like he has a plan now. He's like, oh, I understand, I need to do this, and okay. But I don't think he's just meaning burning this place down. And then after, it's like, oh, well, my goal is achieved. I can just relax now. I don't think so. There's probably gonna be more steps after this. But what? I don't know. But yeah, I'm very, very curious to see when are we, like, how is everything gonna converge somewhere? I feel like there's gonna be a big conversion of everybody at some point. But anyway, if you want up to dubs ahead, check out Patreon. And that's about it. See you.